Hey, Shalom. Kol halalim la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, elder bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, and Shalom to the prophets of that body, and Shalom to the 144,001 third. May peace and blessings and the spirit of endurance be upon you and your households as we approach the end. Okay. And before I begin, I want to urge pursuant to Romans 8:16, which I believe is, one second, let's see if I got that. Yeah, Romans 8:16. Romans 8:16, the Spirit bearing witness. Okay, if you are drawn to this truth, you're drawn to the name of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Okay, and you are an Israelite because there are such thing as an Israelite foreigner. I'm an Israelite foreigner. I don't come under the so-called made-up term, the bywords that Esau Edom has given our people, or some of our people, so-called term of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. All right. Okay, the bulk of the Israelites are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, those of Negro Indian descent paternally on their father's side. Numbers 118, you are whatever your father is. No such thing as mixed race, regardless of how you look on the outside. Okay. Now, our people are scattered to the four corners of the earth, Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. All right. And we look like everybody today. All right. Isaiah 11 and 11, 11 and 12. The second Exodus, when the Lord is going to return. All right. To gather the remnant that are going to be saved, the elect from the four corners of the earth. So we're going to look like everybody. All right. But in the kingdom, there ain't going to be no confusion. But on this side, we look like everybody. All right. Because America is not the only captivity we've been in. All right, we've ruled, we've been in slavery, we've been in wars, we've traveled, we've married women of other nations, we've had concubines, so forth and so on. All right, and we are everywhere. Now, if you're drawn to this truth, subscribe to the men of the Lord, the men of Great Millstone, and learn and be edified. And even if you're a heathen, you're a so-called white man, a real Edomite, a real Elamite, East Indian, a real Ishmaelite, a real Arab, a real Chinese person, and Moabite, a real Japanese person, Ammonite, a real Polynesian, Samoan, Filipino, a Japhetic person. Subscribe also if you want to, right? Learn your outcome, what's going to happen to you in the future. If not, so be it. Enjoy the last few seconds you have of your rulership, all right? And those of you out there that watch the men of the Lord and take from them and don't give credit where credit is due in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, where you got this truth from, about the Israelites, Fort Judah, Fort Benjamin, Fort Levi in West Africa, the fact that the Israelites, especially the Southern Kingdom, the so-called black man ruled Europe and beyond, and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all the truths coming out. Those of you that make TikTok videos, make videos and think that you just pulled out the truth from out your mind, okay, you're not giving credit where credit is due to the specific camps or the elders. It's nice that you're spreading the truth of spreading this beautiful truth, and you're opening up other doors, okay, because you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, because Yahweh Shemachai controls everything. Man's goings are of the Lord, Proverbs 20 and 24, right? But it'll be nice, right, and respectful to give credit where credit is due. But the rest is upon you. I just thought I'd add that there. But back to the fact of the matter. When you wake up, this is off the lamb backing off Elder Kazakia Allah, right? One of my favorite teachers from the Jackson, Mississippi camp. The elder was in GMS Chicago, and he's still, with the brothers in the spirit. There's a lot of beautiful brotherly bond amongst our elders and prophets, man, great men of Great Millstone. One of my favorite teachers, and I know I'm not bigging him up, because I know our elders and teachers don't like all the bigging up and all the, what do you call it, the emphasizing on their greatness. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing it out of respect, and I'm giving credit where credit is due. All right. Okay. And Salakia, if the elders feel that I'm doing that, but I'm not. I'm just just emphasizing, it's nothing wrong with saying that who your favorite teachers are, right? That's all I'm saying. But nevertheless, I'm land banking of Elder Kazaki Allah. He said that, did you thank the Lord today? I believe the elder made the video yesterday on the 5th, either the 5th of June or 6th of June. Nevertheless, yeah, were you thankful today, waking up early in the morning, right? Did you thank Yahweh Hashem Yashai that your eyes opened up, to see a new day? Okay. But most also on the flip side of that, do you thank Yahweh Hashem Yashai for making you an Israelite? Do you realize the horrible heritage the other nations have? And the Lord could have easily made you a heathen, an Edomite. As Elder Apostle Tahar would say, I don't want to be an Edomite for all the tea in China. Man, our apostles and teachers, man, when they teach, man, they teach beautifully in the spirit, and you learn so much in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, right? And then on top of that, being Jacono and beautiful, lively spirit, lively stones, the elders could be quite what's the word, man? Not comical, quite a real happy, funny spirit sometimes, could joke about a little, but still still talk the truth at the same time, It's beautiful. And, because the other nations have a horrible heritage, all right? Esau, Edom, after this so-called rulership, which is ending in due course very, very soon, all right? Job 14, verse 5, there are bounds that these damn devils cannot pass, all right? And there's an expiration date to their rulership, and they are going into slavery forever and ever and ever. 1,000 years in the kingdom are going to be long freaking years. Now, from the out, as an Israelite in these chains of darkness, we can speculate and think, okay, 1,000 years in the kingdom could be like 10,000 years on this side. It could be like that, because they're going to be long years for these devils, and they're going to suffer every day. Then after 1,000 years, Obadiah 1:18, they get all deleted, burnt up. The other heathen nations that are not Edomites, they'll be under subjection and pay tribute forever. Okay? They'll be in a better position than they are now, but they still have to serve 1,000 rigorous years of slavery, because they're going to get double what we went through. And you, as an Israelite, are you thankful for the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful heritage that you have of being someone royal, from royal lineage, from royal tribes, a chosen? Do you be thankful for that? And especially a hopeful elect member, bruv. You have the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yashai. What did the Lord say? The Lord said, I call you my friends. Let me get that scripture up. I call you my friends. Right? I call you my friends. I'm trying not to lose my train of thought, man. John 15:15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. Okay? Let's go to John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, he may give it you. Okay? The Lord calls the elect his friends, man. The Lord sups with you, sends you visions, dreams, flashes of light around you. Sometimes you could be like buttering toast, and lo and behold, you see like an image in your peripheral. I think that's the correct term, right? And you see like an image of like a body just like lighting up. Like an angelic figure. The Lord lets you know that the angels are around you. Spiritual numbers. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Does it not say in the scriptures that the elect shall praise his holy name? Holy means separate. That's Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Hence the reason why Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the powers that be, the other heathen nations, pursuant to Psalms 83, have tried to cut us off from being a nation. And one of the main names I mean, one of the main things they cut off was the name, because the name is the password, okay, and the access code. Lord willing, I'm saying this correctly. Access code, right, into opening greater things, because without the name, like for example, the movie Shazam, when the guy gets his spiritual power, he was saying Bazam, Gazam, whatever, how the name was, he forgot the name, but then he said Shazam, then he got the power. That's just like this truth. You got to call the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai to do what you got to do. And then ultimately, you've got to be part of the elect as well. Because we see in people like Genesis or Sikari, they knew the name. Those guys are weirdos. They don't take care of their responsibilities. They're peg boys, you know? They're doing better sitting in their cars, waving their hands in the air. I'm doing better, like that video that whatever his name is, the bald-headed guy made, right? They had the name, but they're bug outs. Okay, so that's a scary thing as well. All right, those, as Benjamin would say, those idiots have gone back to the vomit. They've, gone back to their old ways. The only thing left is smoking a blunt. I wouldn't be surprised if they get caught smoking a blunt. Maybe not. I don't know. I hope not. Anyway, you still don't want to put that sort of energy on a Jake. Say, yeah, go and smoke a blunt now. Let the Lord deal with them how the Lord's going to deal with them. But anyway, so the elect are the friends of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. The friends of Yahushai. Okay, and the Lord is supping with you. The beautiful, you could be feeling down, and the Lord throws you a spiritual number. I mean, just before I was making my coffee in my kitchen, and before I came, making this video, I was pissed off. I was just angry about a few things. I was fed up. It's like you go 2 steps forward, then you go 1 step back, and even though, the curses are coming off us slowly, but they're still there because we're in this condition, right? And they're not going to fully come off till Yahweh Shai returns. Then the Lord reminded me again. Then I looked at the microwave and I saw 144. And it just reminded me that, whenever you're feeling down, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is always there. Then the Lord says he's going to be with us till the end of the earth, right? So be thankful that you're an Israelite, and especially in this truth. We have a beautiful heritage. Okay, we have a really beautiful heritage. We're the chosen, man. We are related to Yahweh Shai, man. The only begotten Son of the Most High. The Most High doesn't have a beginning or end. The Lord made everything. Man, I was sitting at my desk and I was looking at this. Sometimes during the summer you leave your windows open and little bugs flying or whatever, And I was looking at this. I don't know what it was, right? It was like the smallest. It was smaller than an ant. This small I don't know what it was. It was some kind of bug, right? It wasn't a gnat or anything like that. It was just a small, really small thing. I don't know what you call it, right? Because I don't know everything. And I was looking at it thinking, and I thought to myself, look at the creation of the Lord. I thought to my mind straight away, look at Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. Look at, he's created this, and he created dinosaurs, how big they are. Then he created this small thing, created every single intricate thing. And I was just thinking how amazed I am just thinking about it in my mind, thinking about the rainbows in the sky, the blue sky, the sun, moon, the little birds that come in my garden, the little birds that come in my garden, the little birds that tweet, the little robins that might sit on your window, the eagles that fly over your house. I was just thinking about that, just the beauty, the simple things, I think about, I think, man, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is so powerful. Then I think to myself, the only begotten Son, man, the Lord, His Majesty, supreme Majesty, Yahweh made Himself, His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. We're related to Him. Do you know how big that is? The Lord could have easily made you to a freaking cracker, Edomite, heathen, these dot heads, Elamites, that don't eat beef, but yet they eat cow poop. That's disgusting. Seriously. All these damn heathen gooks that look weird and shit with their funny eyes and shit, like about 3.5 feet tall, eating rat and snakes and shit, you know? All these Japhetic people, these head shrinkers, burying pigs and eating that filth, you know? Or who else? Or these dirty ass Edomites, you know? These cave dwellers that are they're like, shit, man, a maggot has more value than these damn crackers, man. You know? Do you know how big that is being an Israelite? It's big, man. All right? So you should be thankful. You know, I just got to emphasize the importance that the Lord has blessed us, man. You know? Let me go to Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. We're a holy, separate people. Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people, means separate, unto the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai thy power. The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? We're above all people. What does 2 Ezra 6 verse 54 say? Let's go there, man. I've got to get that. I've got to get that one. That was like a real, that's like a real, what do you call it? You know, like a nail on the head, so to speak, you know? How do you say that term? All these, Elder Mike Allah knows all the proverbs and sayings, in it. GMS Inspiration and Motivation, I believe the Elder's channel is, or the Brother's channel is. Even if he doesn't call him Elder, I still call him Elder out of respect, you know? Let's go here. 2 Ezra 6 verse 54. Yeah. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, so everybody comes out of Adam, and the Lord has put an emphasis or like a highlight or a spotlight, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All right, the Israelites. Okay, verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, because thou madest the world for our sakes. It's Jacob's world. Verse 56. As for the other people, you crackers and all you non-Israelite nations, okay, you inbred gooks, all right? As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Nothing. Okay, they're a nobody people. All right, the Lord could have easily made you into a nobody people. Were you thankful? Are you thankful every I hate saying the term morning. Are you thankful every day you get up in the early hours? Are you thankful? Saying Tawari Yahweh Bashim Ashai for waking me up, and Tawari Yahweh Bashim Ashai for blessing me to be an Israelite and blessing me with your beautiful name. All right, you need to be thankful, man. Let's read this again. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. Man, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Ashai said the other people are like spit. You know, like when you brush your teeth and you brush your tongue and you brush the roof of your mouth and you brush your lips and you brush your teeth and you properly cleanse your mouth, and then you gargle and you spit out all the gunk and filth out of your throat and mouth. That's what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Ashai calls these the other nations, spittle, gob, you know, that nasty shit, right? And hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Even if the last drop that falls from a vessel, you don't give a shit about it. Like you got like a let's just say you're drinking coffee, right? All right, and the coffee's gone cold and it's been sitting next to you for about an hour, and then you think you finish it. You look, oh shit, there's like a third of the cup left or a quarter of the cup left. Oh, I don't want to drink it. You just throw it away, right? The Lord looks at the damn heathen that way as well. You're nothing. You have no importance. All right. Verse 57. And now, O Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Well, that happened because we broke the commandments, laws, and we went off, and Yahweh Bashim Yashai used Esau, Edom, and the heathen nations as a whooping stick. All right? But that whooping stick is, not so strong to whoop anybody anymore. Soon these damn devils are going to get whooped. All right? Let's go to Psalms 92, verse 1. All right? A song a psalm or song for the Sabbath day. And Shabbat Shalom, by the way, Saturday evening to Sunday evening, this month, I believe. Okay. Until the Sabbath changes again, which changes monthly. There's no Friday night to Saturday night permanent Sabbath. It doesn't work that way. Okay. The Sabbath changes like water moving, like a stream or river moving. Okay. It doesn't stay static. It doesn't stay in the same place. It moves. All right. Psalms 92 verse 1. A psalm, which is song or song for the Sabbath day. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. Okay? All right? You need to give thanks, man. And sing praises. You know, I'm not much of a singer, of course, but we try and do what we can. You know, ain't no Luther Vandross over here singing, you know, the the beautiful, angelic voice and praising the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. But we do what we can, right? Even though it could be off key sometimes. But nevertheless, we give thanks, man. Give thanks. Let's read it again. Let's read it. A psalm or song for the Sabbath day. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. All right? You got to do it, man. You got to do it. The Lord could have easily made you into a heathen. You should be thankful that you're not one. All right? In Psalms 92 verse 1, it is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. And we're gonna praise the Lord's name. We're gonna sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. And what's the name? What's the name? Okay, let's get that one here. The election hath obtained it. Just two more scriptures. All right, brothers, just two more scriptures. Whoever's listening, I don't have a huge audience, of course, but you know, whoever listens. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay? And the rest were blinded. The election hath obtained it. Okay? What is... 1 second. Proverbs 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fists? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Okay? It ain't no Yah. Okay? It ain't no other name. It's Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Hence the reason why they've been covering it up. Does it not compute in your mind spiritually that all the other camps that don't push the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, that don't have the 100% truth, get numerous thousands and millions of views, and their views and thumbs up aren't interrupted with or messed around with? I have seen firsthand when I click on certain videos of our apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, okay, where I click on it, it could be, say, 10 thumbs up. Then I click on it again, it's like 1 thumb up. I click on it, it's 555 in terms of views. Then I click on it again just to check up, see if Esau, Edom, what they're doing, and then it goes to 551 or 500. Esau, Edom is dropping the views because you know what it is? This truth is spreading. All right? Does it not compute in your mind who the men of the Lord are? Esau is trying to trip up the truth, or trying to, but they can't, because you can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth. Even if you spin a lie, the elect are going to say, oh, let me have a look into this. They look into it and they find out the truth. That's why a lot of people say, thank you, Vocab, for waking me up. A lot of Jakes are coming on his channel and mention that. Oh, Brakti Abashim Ashai 444. Okay? A lot of Jakes have said that to him. Oh yeah, because you said this, that, and the third vocab. I looked into it and found out that I'm an Israelite. So thank you very much. So you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. All right. And the elect are going to praise the name, man. Ecclesiasticus 17 and 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. The elect are going to praise the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yashai. They're going to believe in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yashai. They're going to have, the Lord's going to give them spiritual nuggets. They're going to know that about the Israelite foreigners. They're also going to know that Babylon, Egypt again, Rome, all that is America all over again. Okay. They're going to know that the micro C hip or the mark of the beast is Revelation 13:16, which is the micro C hip. Okay. They're going to know these basics. Okay. Not basics. I mean, they're going to know these things. All right. So be thankful. All right. That you have this truth, and be thankful you got the name, and be thankful that you are an Israelite in the truth, a hopeful elect member. Okay. The Lord could have easily made you into a heathen. All right. Now, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar Kodash, Mawathabad Babal, Kwam Yashrala, Shalom.